Hello everybody, my name is Raccoon Bro VA and welcome back to another reaction video. And it is time once again for the wonderful world of Smash Bracket. I have been very curious about this episode because going into it, I wasn't really sure what they would do, but when I started following, Ink's tweets, he mentioned a lot of Looney Tunes inspiration going into this fight, where it's not just going to be your average normal versus fight. It's gonna be like an old school short that you would expect from that golden age era of cartoons. So I'm very curious to see what he means by that direction. And also shout out to Catalyst, one of my Ask the Smash cast castmates. She's gonna be playing Wii Fit Trainer in this. I'm looking forward to the performance. So well, that being said, let's get into the mayhem.
Who would win in a fight between Mr. Game & Watch and the Wii Fit Trainer? I'm Ink and this is Smash Bracket, the show where we put every character from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate into a giant animated tournament to figure out who's canonically the most powerful. Let's get into it. Nintendo has been one of the big three gaming companies for decades, with fan-favorite characters that have cemented themselves in the childhoods of millions across the globe. But years before Mario, Link, or Pikachu ever hit the screen, Nintendo broke ground with a simple device called the Game & Watch. This pocket-sized handheld did exactly what it sounds like. It played games and told the time. But due to the limited graphical capabilities of the system at the time, the designs of these games and their main characters were pretty two-dimensional. Literally. Meet Mr. Game & Watch, a character made for the Super Smash Bros. Series intended to represent the entire Game & Watch system, rather than just one singular character. Due to being more of a composited console than a character, Mr. Game & Watch's biggest advantage in battle is his sheer unpredictability. Some of his appearances are pretty straightforward, like a juggler, parachuter, or simple gas station employee, but while they may seem ordinary, these characters are capable of some pretty impressive feats, like fighting off a lion or jumping hard enough to shatter solid brick with their heads. But if tossing balls and balloon-powered flight isn't cutting it for you, Mr. Game & Watch also has a variety of animals that he can transform into, like a makeshift two-dimensional Beast Boy. From an octopus to a lion to dogs, fish, cats, spiders, worms, or even a shark. Each of these animalistic forms are at Mr. Game & Watch's beck and call, granting him unique and surprising abilities. But Mr. Game & Watch's most notable transformations aren't blue-collared workers or wild animals. The Game & Watch system also featured a collection of games with many famous characters that you would recognize, with, cursed box art on the front showing what Mr. Game & Watch looks like in 3 dimensions and color. I'm gonna just get that off the screen for you real fast. But anyway, these games feature a variety of I'm gonna just get that off the screen for you.
Oh, I thought that said Polybius.
Be real fast. But anyway, these games feature a variety of characters that Mr. Game & Watch can transform into that you probably recognize. From Mario to Link, Donkey Kong, Snoopy, Mickey Mouse, and Popeye the Sailor Man. And while these characters aren't carbon copies of their source material with all of the same abilities one-to-one, we can measure what's portrayed in these self-contained Game & Watch versions of the characters. For example, we wouldn't look at Game & Watch's Snoopy form and let him become an ace fighter pilot shooting down planes from atop his trusty doghouse, but we could look at him intercepting these music notes and smashing them with a hammer in his minigame. This all-star cast of transformations provides Mr. Game & Watch with a nice amount of diversity to pull from in a pinch. But while Mr. Game & Watch's arsenal is pretty wacky, it's actually pretty fitting that he represents one of the first big innovations for Nintendo as a gaming company.
Heck yeah.
By design, Mr. Game & Watch is supposed to be unpredictable, an amalgamation of an entire collection of minigames that wasn't afraid to break the norms and innovate in a very uniquely Nintendo way. And so while he might not be one individual character represented in Smash, he more than justifies his place there by symbolizing what makes Nintendo such a unique company even to our present day.
I miss the Reggie skit so much, man.
In June of 2013, the Wii Fit Trainer was revealed for Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and 3DS. They were a natural inclusion for the game due to their, wait. Okay, hold the fort. She's just a yoga instructor with a towel.
Yeah.
She's just a yoga instructor. I mean, I did Ice Climbers. They at least had a game. Duck Hunt Dog at least got shot a couple of times.
This is just a yoga instructor. Oh, hello.
I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna turn the time over to my friends over on the Nemesis Bloodreich channel, their series Not Death Battle. They specialize in measuring the silly. This is just a bit too much for me.
Fitness, the condition of physical and mental well-being. But what can help improve it? How can it help in a fight? And how does it correlate to the one and only Wii Fit Trainer?
He's always an out-up boomstick!
Hello.
And it's our job to research the history, read the textbooks, and definitely not copy-paste paragraphs from Wikipedia to find out how powerful the Wii Fit Trainer is.
December 1st,
I
2007
love
saw the
Not
first
Death
appearance of the
Battle.
trainer in their
This is
debut title, Wii Fit, for the Nintendo Wii. 3 games later, the trainer has led over 44 million people to a healthier lifestyle, thorough in yoga, strength training, balance exercises, and aerobics.
Yoga, as it's known in the Western world, is a term that, according to Krishna Davipayana, a sage from the Hindu epic Mahabharata, means samadhi, or concentration. A fitting word to describe the Wii Fit Trainer.
Look
And
at
despite
that.
how it seems, those practices are more relevant to combat than some may assume.
Yoga is able to improve flexibility, joint stability, and overall calm the mind. And hey, being healthier can't exactly hurt in a fight.
The mind is an incredibly important part of any fight, as much as the body itself. Improving mental clarity can help with making quick
Brain
decisions at a
blast.
moment's notice, and increasing flexibility can help the body stretch its muscles further for greater reach and range of motion.
However, stretching in yoga isn't necessarily the only option for improving one's flexibility.
That's where strength training comes in. Exercises that improve more than just what it sounds like on the tin.
Yeah, because not only do tins come in strength training flavor, but they're also known for bellowing at people from across the aisle in their
I really tried to fight something to edit here, but I think I might be too American.
Range Rovers.
Shut up.
Strength training naturally improves one's physical ability, allowing them to hit harder, manage greater strain on their muscles, improve their endurance, and increase flexibility in any ways that better suit combat.
Strength training grants better ability for the muscles to prevent lower back strain and excessive hamstring injuries, as well as increased stamina, though not quite as much as aerobic exercise.
Aerobic exercises improve cardiovascular health, lowers blood pressure, and strengthens the heart and the lungs.
they're
The
so
trainers can
pressed
use this
for
to maintain
feet
their
here
strength
that
across
they're
the prolonged
referencing
fight and not
Saitama.
fall on their face.
Further help by balancing exercises. Obviously, footwork and shifting weight is a major part of fighting,
She
both
can't be
professional
scaled
and
to her
amateur.
knees.
Without good balance, you can end up falling flat on your ass like me.
Yeah, well, that's because you're unfit who can't stop eating ice cream.
Ouch, man.
While a regiment of exclusively yoga, strength training, aerobic exercise, and balance work isn't necessarily directly translatable to success in a fight, it all contributes to the Wii Fit Trainer's physical ability and mental acuity. Important foundations for a solid martial artist.
My feelings.
They're not just a yogi in a towel. They're a bona fide fitness master who has dedicated their life to improving not just themselves, but everyone willing to listen, put in the effort, and
Okay,
get
but
in
I don't think
a
they're gonna
good
win,
stretch.
though.
All right,
Oh, very
I'm
nice.
feeling a bit better now. But anyway, now that our fighters have been analyzed, it's time for our fight. But first, this is normally where I put our Patreon plug, but I just wanted to take a minute to tell you all thank you for 25,000 subscribers,
Hey.
and also tell you to go check out some other indie versus channels. This is such a
versus
hard
Knuckles.
niche to
That's a
create
great
in,
fight.
let alone be competitive in. And the barrier to entry is just extremely high, leading to 1 or 2 channels being at the top with everyone else just leagues behind.
Would you look at that? Yeah. No, you definitely got a point, man.
But there's just so many great projects out there that are full of passion, but nobody ever sees because the niche is so hard to access. So I just want to take a few seconds and shout out a few of them. Just please bear with me, we'll get into the fight in just a second. The channel Zanaku has a versus series all about folklore monster and cryptids
wow.
fighting each other, and it's so vastly underestimated. Our musician Sky also has their own versus series that plays out as an audio drama, and it's unlike any other versus show out there. The Not Death Battle crew makes some really funny videos that still have a ton of effort and care put into them despite their satirical nature, and you heard from that team just now. Donald Duck vs. Daffy Duck by the Galaxy Video Channel is one of the most creative indie episodes I've ever seen. My friend Spidey Hog is out there making some of the best versus animations on the market with his
Spidey,
show Riot
the
Rumble.
freaking
And
goat.
Crossover
I love
X
that
is
guy.
right up there in quality. There's also FCC, I recommend Shadow vs. Zero, Fan War, Cartoon Clash, Fan Battle, and just so many more that people just never get exposed to. But anyway, getting off my soapbox, go check out those channels. Let's get into the fight and figure out who will advance on to the next round and who will be eliminated. Let's get into it.
I wonder whom. Ooh, that's pretty.
Everything's in balance, just as it should be. Welcome to my gym.
Hello.
Are you seeking to achieve true health?
Hi, Matt.
Are you ready to finally loosen up and achieve your dream body? Start today. There is nobody beyond my help.
Subscription required.
Oh, I see. Well then, let's get started. You've got this. Count with me. 3, 2, 1, go. Maybe let's start with some
Oh.
Maybe let's start with some breathing exercises.
That's a good hand-drawn shot. Oh no.
There we go. Follow my lead. Breathe in. And out.
Oh crap.
Feel yourself getting lighter. You've got the right idea, but let's try it again. Feel yourself getting lighter. There you go. You're really getting the hang of this.
Oh crud.
Oh no. Try prioritizing our health. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Grace! Try landing with grace.
Yeah.
Just like an elegant cat.
Okay.
Try, oh, for the love of, just do something! Save us! I always knew you could do it. You are a real superstar.
Oh crap.
For the last time, we did not order a giant trampoline.
You know, pal, you could have told me that before I set it up.
Burst into.
We're alive? We're alive! Now, if that didn't limber you up, I don't know what will. Oh, you're still stiff. Are you kidding me? After all of that, you are still just as stiff. We are going to get you loosened up whether you like it or not. Get ready to feel the burn!
Oh, this is hilarious. Oh my god. Oil slick, baby. Oh my gosh. Gonna do the poofing cloud effect. Still stiff.
And there you go! This battle was one of the hardest for me to present in a cohesive way because both of our fighters had so little to go off of for their personality, background, and stats. That said, this was just an absolute landslide victory for Miss Person.
Oh man. Oh, I knew that art looked familiar. For those who don't know, Trey Tunes, they've been doing tons of art for Freshie Canal. They animated the Flash versus Sonic video. They did some art for the Egyptians versus Frodo. I knew there was something familiar about that art style. That's cool.
Personality, background, and stats. That said, this was just an absolute landslide victory for Mr. Game & Watch. Wii Fit Trainer is a very active fitness trainer who exercises regularly and carries around a towel from time to time, but outside of that, there's almost nothing going on for them. Mr. Game & Watch, on the other hand, is an amalgamation of many different transformations that each provide him a unique edge. Let's take his animal transformations, for example. Even if he only had these, there have been entire eras of human history that shows what happens when you throw a regular old dude into a ring with wild animals like lions. And spoiler alert, it doesn't end well for the person. And so many of Mr. Game & Watch's transformations are so much more impressive than they'd seem at first glance. For example, remember how I mentioned that Snoopy transformation? In that exact minigame, Snoopy is moving around the battle quick enough to intercept sound waves and smash them with a hammer. To do this, he'd have to be moving over 5 times the speed of sound. To summarize, Mr. Game & Watch has the power of a supersonic man-eating wildcat with enough strength to shatter solid brick in a single jump, and the only thing that he would have to do in this battle is be a single yoga instructor with a good attitude and an exercise towel. There is just zero chance that the Wii Fit Trainer would ever even come close to taking this fight. Mr. Game & Watch is the winner and will be advancing on to the next round of the Smash Bracket. Next time on the Smash Bracket.
Hey!
Time to tip the scale.
We're gonna get another 3D animation, guys. Whee!
and Luma.
Alright. Okay, yeah, that was a lot of fun. I mean, they weren't kidding about this being one of the most unique versus episodes ever. It was just presented as this just normal sketch, because if it was an actual fight, like he said, Game & Watch just completely takes it. So it was a very fun idea, presenting it in such a way where Wii Fit is trying to be a normal instructor throughout, like trying to keep her calm. Like you could see that with some of the art, like eye twitching, like you're doing great, let's try something else. And just as it keeps going on, she keeps getting more and more frustrated and like starts to lose her cool, and by the end she's like, all right, that's it, you're done. And but just Game Watch just completely owns it at that point. And yeah, there were some pretty funny gags throughout it. I was very appreciative of all that. And shout out to the Not Death Battle crew as well for their cameo. That was a nice change of pace too. Who knows, we might see some more guest analyst people in the future. I would totally be down for that. I think that sounds like a lot of fun. So thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you all liked the video as much as I did, and be sure to stay tuned for the next video. Take care.